morning, and thank you for joining me today. So, as some of you know that's following my channel, you know that I'm watching my carbs. I'm trying to stay under 20 net carbs a day. So last night I made smothered pork chops in my Instant Pot pressure cooker, and I thought I'd share that recipe with you guys. It turned out really good. I had it over cauliflower rice and some green beans. So the plan was I was going to get up this morning. I had an appointment for labs, and after that I was going to go to the grocery store, and we wanted the thick cut pork chops for dinner tonight. And I make that with a creamy Dijon mushroom sauce that we put over top of them. It's really, really good. I'll share that recipe with you soon. But when I was at the grocery store, the butcher was there and he was marking the meats down for the manager specials. So I hit the jackpot. I'm so excited. I feel so blessed. I mean, my freezer was almost empty, so it couldn't happen at a better time. So let me show you what I got, and then we'll jump into the recipe. All right, and if you look at some of these prices, I mean, that was original $6.95, and I was able to get it for $3.70. Some chicken tenders. I think I'm going to use this to make some chicken salad. And we haven't had wings in a while. They've just gotten so expensive. But I was able to get 2 packs of the whole wings. So we'll air fry those one night for dinner. So this was regular, almost $7. And I got it for $4.40. I got this pack. This was over $7. Let's see. It was $7.21, and I got it for $3.95. Here's my thick cut pork chops. $6.62. Another pack of the pork chops. This one wasn't on sale, but let's see. It was $5.78, so that's not bad. And all these packs, I mean, like $3.29, $3.26, $3.32, $3.36, $2.50, $3.13. I also picked up some cheese, some more sausage to do those little egg bites, some kielbasa, eggs, and I found this little tablet, some coffee. They had that on sale for $5.99. All right, so I was really happy to find that this morning. Like I said, I felt so blessed. And so now I'm going to get this video uploaded for you guys, and I have a lot of housework to do. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to it. Click that like button so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I've got some laundry to do. I'll kind of show you what I'm going to be working on today. So stay tuned for the video coming up. I have my food saver out. I'm going to get all this hamburger meat sealed and put in the freezer, and then we'll jump right into the recipe. For this recipe, you will need pork chops, olive oil, seasonings, onions, mushrooms, heavy whipping cream, and some xanthan gum. This is a pretty simple recipe, and it is delicious, especially if you're someone like me and you like the comfort food. So you use a tablespoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of the Lowry seasoned salt, a teaspoon of paprika, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and about 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne. That is optional. You can leave the cayenne out if you don't like any heat to yours, but it doesn't really make it spicy, but it flavors it good. I really like the cayenne in ours. Now that the mushrooms are all clean, I will start slicing those up, and not too fine because they will be cooking in the pressure cooker to make that really good onion and mushroom sauce. And once I get these sliced up, I will slice up an onion. Now that your onion and your mushrooms are cut up, I take my pork chops, I lay them on a baking dish. I use olive oil and I'll spritz for both sides of them, and I'll use that seasoning mix that we just made up, and you sprinkle it on each side, massage it in, and you only use half. You're going to save half of it for later.
I don't wanna save ya, don't wanna be strangers. Let me feel like you know what to do. Leave your limitations, live and go against them. Just let go and start up something new. Cause I know that what you planned out, everything that you built up, isn't what you want. And I know the life you're living isn't that fulfilling. Let me help you out. Lay your love on me.
Now that you have your pork chops coated, go to your pressure cooker, go to the saute setting on high, and we're going to add some olive oil just to coat the bottom, and we're going to sear the pork chops 1 minute per side.
Your love on me. Leave your head and let your mind be free. Save yourself and leave the words you've spoken. 'Cause some dreams are meant to be broken.
Now that we have the first batch out, we'll start on the second batch.
Tear down all your visions, go against the feeling, make them fall like gravel to the floor.
Now that you've seared the pork chops, you're going to add your onion and your mushrooms. Once the onion starts cooking and the mushrooms, it will release some of their natural juices, and you'll scrape the bottom and scrape up all of the little bits and everything off the bottom, which will help really flavor it.
Life you're living isn't that fulfilling. Let me help you out. Lay your love on me. Leave your head and let your mind be free. Save yourself and leave the words you spoke.
Once you've loosened everything up off the bottom, go ahead and add your pork chops back to the pressure cooker, and we're going to pressure cook this on high for 25 minutes.
Save yourself and leave the words you spoken. 'Cause some dreams are meant to be broken.
Okay, it's time to do a quick release and release all the pressure. Once that pin drops, we'll be ready to take the lid off.
Some dreams are meant to be.
Oh, now it's time to remove the lid, and it's just amazing how much of the natural juices that we have in there from the onions and the mushrooms and pork chops. So now we're going to add in the remaining half of the rest of the seasoning mix. We're also going to add about 1/4 to 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. That will make our gravy more creamy. And also, to thicken this up, we're going to use some xanthan gum instead of the cornstarch slurry, since we're kind of watching our carbohydrates. And I used about 1/8 of a teaspoon, and a little bit goes a long way.
What I did to you, but here's my confession. It's the least I can do. know I was trying, it was never enough.
Okay, I microwaved some cauliflower that I had gotten from Costco, and it's super hot. The key to a good cauliflower is to get all the liquid out of the bag, but use a dish towel because that bag is extremely hot. You don't want to burn yourself.
But hear me out and give me a chance to say it out loud.
I tell you what, this was so good. And on some cold nights, doing keto low carb, and you want that comfort food, you cannot go wrong with this recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you make it. And if you do, comment below and let me know how you like it.